Inspo+Radio. We are back. We are back like at full force.
Hello.
I feel
All
so
three.
much stronger tonight. We have all three tonight. My
Took a
co-host,
week off, rest,
Bobby
recuperate,
Chico.
back again.
Yeah, I wish.
Chico's like, nope, no rest, no rest.
No rest, going like a true rock star. We'll catch up with you, Chico, because I really want to hear about like your travels and what you've been up to. Big things on the way for Chico.
Yes.
Oh, wait, but before, big things on the way, including this meal.
First segment.
What is it that you're eating for this episode?
This is traditional nasi goreng, and it's with like pork belly.
Ooh.
Delicious.
Is it like fried or is it smoked? Is it?
It's like fried. It's fried.
Ooh, okay.
Fried rice.
Right. I feel like
Indonesian fried rice, and it's the best thing in the world. And it's only like $2.
this is the crazy part. In Asia,
Striking
you
deals.
eat well. You really do. You eat so well because there's so many stalls, so many places to go. But we got a packed episode tonight. We got so much stuff. We got Secret Alpha on the creation of Oni Force and like why our guest Hachi Mugen, I feel like may be the perfect expression of what I Am Complex had when he was making Oni Force. And so I'll share that. Nessie the Rilla, #1 song on Sound XYZ with a massive collab with Snoop Dogg.
Yes, and he got his headphones in.
He got his headphones in, and he dropped, he dropped in on a space for Son Sound. It was just like throwing.
Oh, by the way, I don't know. Yes. I don't know if I'm allowed to like show this, but
Whoa!
Oh, you got them. You got those. I've seen them in the pictures.
The new one and the lanyard.
The lanyard.
I feel like you should wear this proudly because you're the one who asked for the lanyard.
Thank you. Yeah, actually, I need to clip that part to remind Kaku because it was my thank you.
Because you are our fashion lead at Son Sound. That was so needed, and it's funny every member.
And it's waterproof.
Waterproof. I wore them in the shower. I'm not even lying.
She's our fashion and our foodie lead, and she also. Destroys the music mix.
Yeah, Kaku made me take a video of him using them in the shower. I was like, just make sure I'm not naked. I'd like you wanted to like really show it off,
That's for you have to be part of the 88 or something like that to view those photos.
Yeah, sounds like that. Anyways, let's get back to business.
But yeah, a lot of new great music from other Web3 artists like Mela B. And the longest running music NFT release was released this week by Malik Nassim, and it's actually really good. I'll go over a little bit more of this later. It's really astounding music is hitting the scene right now, including from our guest, and let's welcome to the stage Hachi. Hachi, welcome.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hello. Is it weird that I just immediately in my head want to say Tomo arigato?
Good afternoon from Tokyo.
Clearly, Hachi's coming out from Tokyo. Appreciate you joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, these we're worldwide here. Coming from Los Angeles, Colorado, Tokyo, and wait, where are you right now, Chico?
Bali.
You're back in Bali. She's back in Bali.
Just got back.
Just got back from Bali, and again, we'll talk about sort of a lot of the stuff that you got going on because it's extreme, as well as our guest today. I'm just gonna pull up sort of Hachi's website just to kind of give you a sense of what he's got going on. OG in the space.
Okay.
Right? Look, it's just like hit me with the manga, and it's just like we know he's been working on lo-fi. If you're a fan of Oni Force and of Son Sound, you've seen this PFP. And what I love is that Hachi's been leveraging this presence in the PFP and the IP in it into creating and carving out just a lo-fi persona, a lo-fi personality. And you can see right here on the right and we'll play this track actually, the sort of the bobbing head one.
Yeah, that one I feel like is me right now. I'm just like
she's just about to pass out. She needs the beats to keep her going because it's late. it's late and it's 2 a.m. And that is actually part of a secret that I got from I Am Complex, where, I was lucky and fortunate enough to get to talk to him at great length about the creation of Oni Force. And one of those secret things that he infused into the PFP is that all of the Onis are drawn as if it's 2 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as if it's very late in the morning, and they're vibing. They're pushing to get through, whatever it is that they're doing. And so it's and for you to do the lo-fi, dude, I was just like, damn, he's hitting it hard. And I think that, again, it's
lo-fi vibes, late night vibes. I like it. Makes sense for like a futuristic.
That's probably when the best time for me to create music. We're in the studio till about 2 a.m. too, so it matches.
Till 2 a.m., not later.
Oh, later, but I'm saying like sometimes sometimes at 2.
Yeah, because it's the best time to work on music because no one bothers you.
Yeah, it's so quiet. It's just a peaceful environment. All the energy is shut off from the rest of the world, and I agree with you.
Yeah.
Take us through your process, because I think that it seems like this is a side project. It seems like you have a core thing that you do, but this seems like something that you are doing at 2 a.m. Am I wrong? How was your process for this persona, Hachimujin?
Well, specifically for the lo-fi, I've actually made a lot of the songs like in the daytime because we get a lot of rain here in Japan as well. So for that bobbing head one, that was Mecha Samui. It was a rainy, cold day, and we were just vibing, and we're like, let's make something that matches the mood that we're currently in. Especially with lo-fi, it's a really chill, atmospheric type of sonic hearing that people get, and man, it's just like chill.
Let's step into Mecha Samui and just get a sense of why it is that we're such big fans of yours. Let me pull.
Well, because he's the shit. No shit.
The shit. You're the shit, Hachi. But no, let's listen in.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly drift off, just you know.
Oh, now you're gonna start really bobbing. You're like, oh yeah, you're gonna start feeling it.
This is what soothes me to sleep. I love it. This title should be Barely Hanging On.
I love the animation with it. It's so great.
Look, this is why I'm luring Chico into a freestyle here. Come on, Chico. Come on.
Well, now you put me on the spot like that, you kind of know the timing.
It's gotta be natural.
You're a star, Chico. You can come at any moment.
Lay out, have slept, yet in a bed, lay hanging on. I can hear I'm just barely hanging on.
Let's go.
Never buy a club, never get a nightlife, because you're gonna be barely hanging on.
I think we got a new collab coming. This is the thing. Chico is amazing at collabs, and so this already sounds like we have one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let's go. And so, Hachi, so for this track in particular, take us through the process of the creation, because it sounds like you're on a mission with the lo-fi in the space.
Yeah, this particular song or just the projects in general?
Both, man. I think that's the thing. It's it's all sort of one cohesive vision. It feels like.
Let's talk about the song first, and then get into the rest of it.
Okay. And then let's talk about you, because your background's really interesting too.
I appreciate it. Yeah. So Mecha Samui, like I said, it's the story is basically like, the characters in a rainy, chill day, and then in Japanese, there's a part where the girl is talking. It's actually one of my friend's girlfriends speaking in Japanese, basically saying like, even though it's a cold day, because Mecha Samui means very cold in Japanese, and basically saying like, even though it's cold and it's lonely, I still get a warm feeling of being able to the thought of seeing you tomorrow. So that's the whole vibe of it. It's just more so, yeah, because lo-fi is really chill, and a lot of people that listen to lo-fi like have that lonely vibe, or there might be down. So I wanted to give people a source of inspiration, but still of a melancholy like atmosphere.
Love it.
Love it. Yeah, I love the explanation for it too.
It's actually so beautiful.
Yeah, it's very, very well put.
Yeah,
deep.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, because lo-fi, I mean, I make music, so like, it's all about storytelling, and I wanted, lo-fi music. Sometimes when I listen to the lo-fi, I really don't see the story, but I wanted to be very intentional with each song that I do and make sure there's a story to each, song that we put out. That kind of matches the mood of either the animation or the manga.
And that's part of the storytelling aspect as well, is you've incorporated not just this sonic presence, but also a visual presence in a manga.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. So that's to go off the lore of Oni, I didn't want to go too far away, so it's after the Emperor and the whole,
Is this like a lo-fi avatar, like literally like Last Airbender? That's what it looks like, but like lo-fi version.
Yeah, I can see that a little bit. Yeah, because my character does have a shaved head, so it does have a little bit of the Last Airbender vibes. But yeah, that's Hachi curled up inside a big speaker after the collapse, and he's just waking up, awakening. And that's where the title "Born to Rise" kind of comes up, where it's like, even through all the tragedy and all the stuff that's going on, we want to still rise above it and build it back up, just like Oni Force is currently rising up right now after the the bull, and then falling down to the bear market and rebuilding with Star Lordy and everybody. So I wanted to stay along that theme.
Yeah, welcome to life.
And you hit it nail on the head, my man. I think that's why, like myself personally, really connected with it and was like, I love what you just brought immediately to the stage. Like,
appreciate it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm a late Oni Force member. I didn't come to Oni Force.
Oh, how dare you! No, just kidding.
Yeah, and that's chapter 2. So that's the next one. That's Mugen Cafe. Is after the destruction, is basically him looking at the rubble, and then just being sad and figuring out how to rebuild it. Because a lot of people usually run away sometimes from problems, but we wanted to face it head on, and that was the story that we wanted to bring on. Is like face the challenge and see how we can rebuild.
And I love your it sounds like you have a really close relationship with the artist. Who's the artist, and how is it that you know them, and what's the process like?
Yeah, so he's one of my best friends, like I said, from high school, and he's worked for Marvel, Disney, Cartoon Network.
Wow.
Completely dox him. We're kind of keeping an anonymity behind this, so the focus is mostly on the music and Hachi Mugen. But yeah, he's a talented artist who's writing the storyline. I'm adding to it with just writing it together with him, and also providing the music and vibes for it.
Dope.
It's a cool collaboration.
That process, because that sounds really unique. Like going through, like, okay, so you do the track, and then do you guys do like a story session? How is it that you guys approach the creation of this?
Yeah, so since the beginning, since it's a fairly new project, I created the music first, and then came up with the themes. Like the first one was Born to Rise, and then the second chapter is Mugen Cafe. So the whole Born to Rise was just basically just to kind of show that we're coming onto the scene right now and the start of everything. And then Mugen Cafe is learning how to build this safe place for the people that are still there, in the lore. Basically, that's what Mugen Cafe stands for. It's our love for coffee, and lo-fi is really synonymous with the whole studying and being in a safe space, because a lot of college kids love lo-fi. So we wanted to create this safe space, within the lore and our, whole presence with the music and the manga.
Let's talk music. Let's talk music. Let's talk lo-fi. I love lo-fi because, as you said, like it got me through a lot of study sessions, and it's sort of like this comforting background music. How has it affected you guys?
For lo-fi, I mean, it's helped me a lot, especially during the pandemic. Just facing like mental, daily battles. I was able to just like, it's kind of meditative to me. I typically didn't do lo-fi before, even though it has a lot of like, boom bap and J Dilla type of references. But when I would listen to those playlists, just being at home, sitting home, during the pandemic, it helped me get through the day. Created a vibe throughout my house and just calmed me down, kept me calm, and that's why I wanted to pay the ode to it, and that's why I chose lo-fi to be bringing this character, because I feel a lot of the space can get very toxic in Web3. So I wanted to bring that element of just like calm and serenity and just more of a positive vibe for people.
That should just be like life. I love you. Thank you.
let's step into your mind a little bit with Mugen Cafe.
Thank you.
Ooh, yeah, the newest one.
Yeah, it's the newest one.
Okay, I already love the intro.
Like it's such a curated feel.
Jumbotron eating. Let's get our comfort food. Everyone just get out your comfort food right now.
I don't have any, but some chips would be nice.
I know I feel like you gotta be in profile for lo-fi.
I'm reading you, Bob.
To show a clip, but I love these tracks, dude. I listen to these. I listen to these all the way through. I don't stop. I can't stop. These sound good.
It's like an earworm, but like it's different than just like a normal poppy like lo-fi song you've heard every other iteration of. It's got its own feel to it.
Yeah. To it.
It's got a whole vibe, and I'm hearing a lot of orchestration, horn, piano. Is that you, or are you working with artists?
Yeah, so the guy that's in the manga, I remember in chapter 2, Noko, that's my producing partner for all these songs, and that's why I included him in the manga. And that's actually at the end right there, you can hear that piano solo. That's him just riffing, and he's a genius, man. I definitely wanted to spotlight him a lot. He's gonna have
gets deeper.
Yeah, he's gonna be including the story. There's a lot of other stuff that's coming that I can't share yet, but yeah, it's gonna be really cool with Noko and just the whole atmosphere of what we're building.
So you got Noko, you have your artist friend, you have this, you have Oni Force behind you, have San behind you. You're forming something. What is this vision that you have? What does it look like in the next few months, few years?
I really like what's his name? JR is the founder. That's his name, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he actually tweeted today, and the Gorillas were a big inspiration for me, and the fact that this whole project his, one of his visions was for the gorillas and like the whole side profile thing. So like that's, I want to be at the level of like a gorillas. I really want to build a presence with a character, and then the music, and then also just building the lo-fi community, because lo-fi is really cool. And I feel like what I love about lo-fi is that you don't really know who the artists or producers are unless like you're really like a huge fan. But I wanted to like have like where it's like a character spotlighted at doing lo-fi music. But yeah, I mean, I just like the storytell. That's the most important thing. I mean, I really didn't have a huge vision other than like wanting to build this character, and also just maybe eventually getting his own anime. I mean, I don't, that would be the long-term goal.
Let's go.
Like I said, Samurai Champloo is my, the whole reason that I even wanted to do this type of vibe too, as well. So, bringing in, music and then animation is like, synonymous. And I love that.
Well, we love what you're bringing to the community in these
also,
positive
just
vibes.
really quick, I went to go pee, and the track was just so soothing to pee with. I just let you know, like, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. And then all of a sudden I hear Noko Noko, and I was like, what?
Yeah, there's more coming up with Noko Noko, man.
Sorry, no filter. That's what you get from Chico. Okay?
No, I love it. No,
we want from Chico.
He listening, right? Like you can listen to lo-fi doing anything. I listen while cleaning the house. I listen while chilling. Studying. That's why I love it. It's just focused.
Honestly, for me, lo-fi, like I would find like just like lo-fi beats on YouTube, and like every time like I get in a fight with Kaku, I'll listen to lo-fi tracks, like instrumentals, and I'll just get like inspired for lyrics. It actually helps. It kind of like, it's a weird thing where like I'll be writing lyrics that's gonna work for like dance music or like a pop track, but it's always like the lo-fi beats that open my mind. It's really weird. I don't know if that makes sense.
What is it about lo-fi music, Hachi, that you found in your pursuit of creating it that makes it like this, as you said, zen-like and inspirational?
I think it's because it's very minimal. And I think the reason why she's riffing is because there's no like interruptions. Like, it's very simple how we build lo-fi music. It's not very complex. It's not like something like we deeply think about. Like when it comes to like a pop record, you have to do so much to it. There's so much work that goes into making music and mixing it. But
and the catchy hooks and all that. The lo-fi, you just let it flow.
Yeah, let it flow. Exactly. It's just a stream of consciousness that you're just thinking, letting it flow. We never go in there with like an idea. We just build it in the studio. So that's why I think it comes out so natural, where she's just like riffing off it and thinking of melodies, because it's just empty and there's a lot of room for her to just have her own imagination. And that's what lo-fi should be about, is just like, enhancing your imagination. And I think that's why it's so good for studying, and why college kids always like just go to cafes and just listen to lo-fi while studying, because it just allows them room to think.
It's spontaneous, you're saying. So you step into a studio session without any pre-recorded notion or anything of what you want to create. You just get into the session and you improvise.
Exactly. And that's, even with each song and EP idea, it's built in the studio. Like I didn't think about it before I went in there. Like we would start with this song, and then I'm like, okay. Like for example, for the first EP, Born to Rise, Yokohama Sunset was the first song. And, we it was a sunny, it had a nice sunset day in Yokohama. And I was like, okay, like this makes me feel, this whole vibe is like what we're seeing right now. And then I was able to riff off that idea. And then I was like, all right, Born to Rise, like, because the sun was setting. And then I was like, all right, well, the sun has to rise as well. So I just thought of all these different things and was riffing. And then also for Mugen Cafe, I was just, I have a love for coffee. Me and Bobby talk about it, frequently. And like, I was like, I wanted to build a whole cafe.
I need to order coffee. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah. And, that's where we came with Mugen Cafe. And then the next one, I haven't really thought about the next chapter too much, which I'm going to go back in the studio starting next week to think about it. So I have no idea what it's going to be like from now, but, starting next week, I will.
Subway, like as in like, because like to like in Tokyo, we took the the subway a lot. We never took cabs or
That's
anything.
fair.
And that's a vibe. Because like it gets like really like busy during the day, but then at night it's just like silence.
Empty. That's so true though.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually had a vision and I was like, because lo-fi isn't,
there
you go.
Come off her.
That's one of the intentions behind what we're doing too, though, is because Japan's workforce is so heavy and they don't know how to relax. And Japan is
there's dudes sleeping in the train stations. They have lockers just so like you can like put it. I was like, damn.
No, absolutely. No, it's very busy. They don't know how to relax. And I think that, Japan and Lo-Fi Records, who I was telling you about earlier, who I just signed, basically to release all the music from now on for Hachi. We want to build the lo-fi presence in Japan, because even though the rest of the world is using the Ghibli and all the Japanese influenced sounds and stuff, lo-fi is not big in Japan. And that's what we wanted to do.
Which is so weird.
I know, right? It's weird that they don't really know about it too well. And like you said, the trains, people on the train after their workday, I want to see people listening to lo-fi after their long work days on the train so they can just relax, That's one of my goals with lo-fi music in Japan.
And also the only time I've ever heard the train like not quiet, because they're so polite and respectful. Like I'm loud. So like when we're on a train, like I get looks sometimes because I forget, and like to them I probably act like a Chinese, like being loud. And Kaga's like shh. And I was like sorry, like even laughing I feel bad. So and then the only time I've ever heard the train like loud is like late at night when it's like right before it's like the last train, and there's just drunk people on the train, and it's actually lit. Like it's fun.
No, it's really fun. Everybody's just partying, got done with drinking. Yeah, I mean, typically, there's times and be quiet. One thing I've learned, I can't be on the phone in the train because everybody looks at you crazy. But
that's what I mean. I answered the phone, and Kaku's like, "No." I was like, well, "Jesus."
That's very true.
This is why we need lo-fi for Chico to listen to on the train, so she's quiet. It's just like a bird, like a bird or something. You just like listen to that, and so she's quiet and she can just vibe.
Yeah, but with the Sonware, I scream because like I can't hear anything. So I think everyone on the train should have Sonware. So then I just do me.
That'd be cool.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the future vision for Sonware too. We want to see everybody in Japan where it's Son is 3 in Japanese. So I would love to see more people in Japan have it.
And that's the thing.
And honestly, I feel like lo-fi is like the music version of anime, like when it comes to creating. And
it is. It's a great point.
When you're creating, gosh, I have so many questions on the creation of this stuff. So like as
where I like point when I know I'm right. Like
I don't know. You've been doing it recently. I don't know.
I know, right?
Maybe it is.
But as you're creating to make room for, as you said, the minimalism of it, do you? I guess are there areas that you're focusing on to make it a very small dynamic range? Like what sonically is it that you're doing? You're trying to create that minimalistic feel.
We always start out with the drums first. So we want to really make it very simple. So we take a lot of like drum loops and drum breaks that are nostalgic to like, 90s hip hop or J Dilla or New Jubbies type of style.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we go with that, then we just riff. We always, since Noko is really good at piano as well. I let him just make it. Yeah, I know, right? And then he just riffs with the piano.
Noko. Sorry.
I hope he's watching this because I've seen a set of his. And
sorry, I'm so sleep deprived. So everything's
so sleep deprived, so nutrition deprived. She's eating on the show, and happy to have her.
I love it.
Sorry, I honestly had 2 hours of sleep, so I'm like,
delirious.
So
I'm so delirious.
Super
delirious.
Sorry, No, it's okay. This is part of the delirium that we love here on the show. The unfiltered delirium of Inspo+Radio. You are the source of it, Chico.
I know, it's so bad.
That's the best time to write music, though, is when you're delirious because you don't overthink. and then you just.
This is why I tried to get her to flow, dude. This is why I tried to get her to flow.
Some of the best songs.
No, because I'll just be stupid at this point. Like.
Get her to flow, get her to go. So you have this, as you said, you start with the drums and you're building from there. As you monitor, it's what I love about lo-fi is it has that minimalism, but it also has that ability to be very subtly expressive. And and that's the thing is like, at least two of us are listening on with Sonware, hearing those details. And do you find that a lot gets lost in the translation of lo-fi? Like, do you feel like you're putting in a lot of other sounds that people aren't getting when they're just listening on their laptop?
Yeah, especially the bass. The bass is a really important thing. I mean, when you listen to your headphones or on good speakers, like when we're in the studio, that low end is really heavy. True. That you can't really experience in the laptop. But, that also comes with mixing. And, we have really good mixing engineers. And we're learning how to make the bass stand out more on laptops and even on your iPhone, because that's very important. I mean, most people they will listen to it on those, mediums. So like, we want to we're improving that as well. And we know that.
Well, you don't got to worry when you use Sonware, so, I can
absolutely.
Hear it.
I mean, Sonware is going to show the little details. So we really got to really, really go in with the mix. But I mean, lo-fi, you don't touch up too much. We want to still make it where it's like not super high quality, but we kind of find a happy medium because we do appreciate hi-fi and stuff like that as well. So, yeah.
Amazing. So what's up next for you? What can we anticipate other than what is it? Okay, so we have these tracks of yours. Are you thinking of doing Web3 iterations of NFTs? What's next?
I was gonna do something like that. I know there's a few guys in our community that are doing music NFTs, but I'm just gonna kind of stay, to this side of things. I don't really want to drop NFTs yet. I kind of want to bring more people to Oniforce and Sound as well. I let all of those NFTs kind of do their duty and let those communities build, and then maybe in the future. But I mean, I'm just providing free music for people, that's streaming services and stuff like that. I just want to just provide, because this is like a fun project to me. I'm not really putting too much on it. I'm not looking like, how do I profit off this? I just want to build and build and build, and then once both communities, yeah, appreciate it. And then once Web3 grows, and then once all that stuff, the bull market, if it ever does come back, then we'll think about those things. But right now, I just want to focus on just providing good vibes and just building the IP and showing people how to do that. I think that's really important in this space. Is like, use your imagination. I think these characters, can be used for anything. I mean, people can build different businesses and different cool things that they do to express themselves. So I just wanted to show that. That's why I came. And when I was searching for how I wanted to go about it, I found Oniforce and then picked this character and then just ran with it.
Let's go.
I remember I almost remember when you picked this bald guy, and it was just like, I love the bald ones. They're a bit rarer than people understand, because usually you get the bald straight under stuff, so under hats, all these things. It's very rare to get sort of a clean bald head in Oniforce.
Yeah, it's funny though. Like, this character actually looks like me. Even Eddie and everybody that's seen me in IRL, they're like, dude, you look just like your PFP. And I wear a mask on the train all the time, so it looks
good. You're already doxxed now, so we're just gonna look in Tokyo.
Wait, you're a Hapa, right?
Hafu?
They say Hapa in certain areas.
Hapa, yeah. I mean, that's what my grandma calls me, because she's Hawaiian Japanese. But yeah, I'm half African American, half Japanese.
Love it.
Yep.
Hapa gang. Sorry, Bobby, you're out.
Hapa gang. Yeah, Hapa gang all day. But also, one thing I did want to do with this character too, just to go off what you're saying, is like, because this character is a yokai, which was like, I guess, one of the lower level ones compared to all the other ones. I wanted to show people I could take this character and make him into like Kami level,
superstar. That's I mean, the Japanese sort of lore, and so that's the only difference between any other regular yokai and a Kami is, do you worship them? That's the only difference. So you can change that by getting your yokai worship.
It's true.
Yes, sir. True. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show people that, I could take.
Well, I worship you, so.
Appreciate it.
No, we're really appreciative of what you're doing in this space, bringing the positive vibes to these communities. Follow Hachi Mugen. We're going to put down your details down below. And, again, please keep us updated as you go. And we'll love to have you back on the show as you update and grow, as you expand and blow up.
Wow, you spit it rhymes. That was like bars right there.
Yeah. He was ripping right there off the lo-fi vibes.
We all got to rip.
Thank you so much, Hachi. Thank you so much, Hachi.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Wow. Minty, that was rude.
What happened?
You just cut him off real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, crap.
Wow.
Oh, good.
But it was such a good vibe. I wanted to end on a high note because before you got too delirious.
Oh my God, yeah.
Then you would have started telling them jokes. You'd be like, "Hold on, Hachi, just this."
I was literally thinking, wait, yes. I was like, how inappropriate can I go today? And I was like, wait, I don't know if they have to censor this. It's kind of dirty.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Wait, really?
That was awesome.
Really? Can I say this dirty joke?
No, not at all, Bobby. Please.
No, Minty says no.
No,
I say yes, but no.
No, we do
not. We're not. Why? I thought this was like,
we're getting banned. Okay, we're getting banned in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, it's kind of sexual. Sorry, guys.
What? No.
What? You know what? We're headed this way. It's me
here on X.
Maybe somebody will appreciate this. Okay. Why are you guys so nervous? It's not like we're children. Like, relax, everyone. Okay? Okay, we're all sexual beings, all right? What's the difference between blowjob and anal? Blowjob can make a girl.
I'm not answering.
Blowjob can make a girl's day, but anal makes a girl a whole week.
Oh my gosh.
And with that, I'd like to thank everybody for joining our show ever. We're going to be canceled now completely. But let's go out on a high note with some of Bobby's picks for this week.
I like talking to you guys.
I can't recover from that. I can't recover from that.
No, we're not going to recover. This is why we have music. So let's just play it out.
Okay.
I like seeing you guys squirm. It's really fun.
Oh my gosh.
It's the Chico effect, okay?
It's the AI effect.
Yeah, I picked this song because it also has like a lo-fi vibe to it. I felt like that was appropriate. Sounds wild in the song right now.
visuals because I really feel like I'm like my face is melting into like.
Yeah.
Effective. It's like it's animation in this weird way, but it has this obviously the use of AI to kind of give you melty effect. It's so interesting.
Yeah. I think it's definitely like stable diffusion of some kind. Very cool concept, and like definitely a good artist if you like that kind of music. It's kind of lo-fi. It's kind of like more, I don't know, futuristic as well. Yeah, that's Oak. Recent artist I found.
Oak, faces, a lot of faces there. A lot of faces in Web3 currently, making music, and I want to.
There's 3 faces here too.
There's three. I'm not making any music. I'm just hiding. I'm hiding from the law at this point, given Chico's joke. So I'm just trying to hide from like any sort of regulation that X/Twitter may have.
That's okay. We'll escape by the
I've seen worse. Okay, I've seen girls strip on Twitter Spaces. So like, you can handle a joke.
That space. That's
Minty,
why maybe
you can handle a joke, Minty. I'm bringing that spice in your life, in your mind.
Always bringing that spice. Who also is bringing the spice to our life is Nessie the Rilla with his number one track right now on Sound XYZ. With this massive collab with Snoop Dogg that he sort of just dropped out of nowhere. I don't think anybody knew anything about it until about a month ago when he was like, hey, if we mint a certain amount of his NFT project, which go check out his NFT project, put the details down below, he's gonna release this track. So they reached the numbers, and then like he dropped this track, which was a huge surprise, and it's good. It's banging. It's pretty solid. Maybe I'll try and pull it up really quick while Bobby and Chico talk.
Yeah, so I realized that people were making fun of me. I've been saying hold up a lot. And they were like, wow, you really have been around DJs for a long time. Cause like, hold up. And like, I was like, damn it.
I was at a concert where that guy, the guy goes, hold up. And like, cause he like came up and he started rapping. And then I think it was like Redman or something like that. And Redman's like, hey man, I don't think they know who you are. Go ahead and do your thing. And he goes, hold up. The guy who says, hold up, wait a minute, that guy.
Yeah. But I'm saying like, because it's true, when DJs and they're on the mic, a lot of them, literally, they go, hold up. All right, guys, let's run it back. You know what I mean? And like, I realized that I've been saying more now, and they pointed it out to me, like, I've been saying hold up instead of like, hold on. And like, it's like, oh my God, I'm speaking like a DJ. It's bad.
Hold on. Let's just get a quick sample.
I'm like, hold up.
Nessie the Rilla with Snoop Dogg, hold up.
Hold up.
It's funny, it has like these low 5 intro.
From the bottom, ain't no half stepping. I'm the dog, I made it through so they don't ask questions. Long Beach, and it ain't no half repping. Once a dog, always a dog, so they don't ask questions. From the bottom, ain't no half stepping. I'm the dog, I made it through so they don't ask questions. Long Beach, and it ain't no half repping. Once a dog, always a dog, so they don't ask questions. Tell them never question, dog, I'm sitting ghost status. Eating chicken with my jeans, smoking on some cabbage. Used to pedal on that swing with my fro out. Whole lot of bunnies flocking to me when I roll out. I've been rolling on dubs, coin collecting, keep it sonic blue. Blue rags and house shoes, they know how the dog do. Skinny nigga, heavy pockets, the West OG. Can't a nigga cross the globe say they don't know me. Been applying pressure from 8 to 24 like Kobe. Mr. Hall of Fame used to bend the corners with strollies. Had to lay the blueprint, they rolled out the carpet. Anything I wanna own, I got my own market. Blew this, blew that, everything beautiful. Still ain't sold my guns and I still ain't had to use them though. Was once a hard head, now I'm counting blessings. I made my own way, still they don't ask questions. From the bottom, ain't no half stepping. I'm the dog, I made it through so they don't ask questions. Long Beach, and it ain't no half repping. Once a dog, always a dog, so they don't ask questions. From the bottom, ain't no half stepping. I'm the dog, I made it through so they don't ask questions. Long Beach, and it ain't no half reppin'. Once a dog, always a dog, so they don't ask questions.
I got the answers like I'm AI. The industry ain't ending me cause I don't rap about drugs, slugs, and shaved thighs. I'm focused on that paper. Gotta make it happen, been snapping since legit. Jumped off the porch and spread my wings, know I stay fly. Breaking down my problems so I stay high. Trying to find some liquid, but that lake dry. I used to hit the liquor store like 8 times a week to keep my sanity from being taken from me through that grapevine. Never lived a fake life. Swear I should be dead and yet I skate by. Standing 10 toes, so ain't no half stepping. I'm with the dog, we made it through, ain't gotta ask questions. Please don't call me Bart, bitch, I'm not a simp, son. Knock him down and I get up. Knew my soul was gold, my blood elixir. Speak life into my water when I lift up. But they don't get the gist, Remember days when I was in that pinch, yeah. I woke up out that nightmare, now I'm up in them pictures, ayy.
From the bottom, ain't no half stepping. I'm the dog, I made it through so they don't ask questions. Long Beach, and it ain't no half reppin'. Once a dog, always a dog, so they don't ask questions. From the bottom, ain't no half stepping. I'm the dog, I made it through so they don't ask questions. Long Beach, and it ain't no half reppin'. Once a dog, always a dog, so they don't ask questions.
Definitely a fan.
Pared down and just distilled into hip hop that you can hear the lyrics to. This is all I'm asking for out of hip hop. I mean, love me some Migos and all that, but I just sometimes just like to listen to the lyrics of hip hop. So,
you don't like mumble rap? You're not into that? Mumble rap?
Mumble, but here
Mumble mania.
You can hear sort of the soul and the spirit, and I dig that, and I think this is a great one. And it's so, I mean, it was one of these like, I'm gonna recommend it and all these. It's sold out, like obviously in like just a split second. And and I noticed this little Easter egg. So there's it's sold out 313 mints, awesome. Quite quickly. Now, nice. for those in the know, 313 is the area code for Detroit. So I see you, Nessie the Rilla.
Oh, smart. Good job, NT.
I see you. Mela B, I wanted to share some of her tracks, but her tracks are actually on SoundXYZ Apple. And it's funny, like there's something about like, do you guys get the tracks? Because I end up doing this. So I'll recommend something on the show, and then I'll get the Web3 version if I can. And then I'll also have to get I get Apple, so I'll go buy the song on Apple just so I can listen to it and put it into a playlist. Do you guys do that as well? Like, how do you listen to your Web3 music, if you do at all?
Honestly, I'm cheap. Like, I haven't actually really bought any Web3 music.
Yeah. No, it's fair.
I've got a little bit. I have some that I've bought through whatever Pacheco uses. I don't know what that is called, but I use that. I use something that Hachi has used called Vault Music, which is like technically Solana, I think.
So it's a player of NFT music.
Yeah.
I've been begging the sound team, please hear me. I need a player for my NFT music.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Let's literally ask Sound right now, who's in the next room. Kako, we did this.
Are you actually?
He's like, oh wait, we're already building. We're already doing that.
Wait, come here. So
we are, but it just takes so long
he has
to develop it.
What up?
Minty has a request.
Yes.
Hey, Kaku. So we're just talking. We're live on air. We're live on the air. So don't take off your shirt as you usually do for us. I was saying, like, when I go and I buy a music NFT, I end up having to buy another layer of it in Web 2 just to listen to it. So usually I go to Apple Music after to buy the actual track. So like Sammy Arriaga, Ray Isla songs, I have to buy again just to be able to play back. And so that was my request is that Sound have a player so I can listen to my NFTs. Gosh darn it!
Right, that's a good. I mean, hopefully that's the future, right? I mean, that'd be awesome if we could have everything.
I'd be a huge fan
just through the soundscape. Yeah. Oh yes, everyone has the retail ones.
Yeah, you've got the slick ones, the cool ones.
Yeah, these things are next level. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I was actually
Were you
showing
using
some
them
people
on your
last night.
recent tour?
Yeah. I'm actually like trying to make more content while I tour. So using the software. So I actually got to finish all of them up today and get those out.
I don't know how you do all this, man. You're making content, for Son. We're helping to run Son. You're on tour. Tell us about your recent show this in Malaysia.
Yeah, it's like this new super club that just opened up. I mean, it was great. We have a lot of friends in KL, so it was good. It was a good show. I haven't played like a proper club ever since the pandemic, so it was good to be back. But I'm gonna be back again in December to play this huge festival in December, first week of December with like Martin Garrix and stuff like that. So it should be good.
That's a good crew. That's an absolutely good crew. Saw you were hanging out with What So Not as well recently. So
yeah, that's the homie. So yeah,
and he was listening to Soundware.
Yo, man, listen. Basically the Soundware, now that there's like this lanyard now, it's basically glued to my body. I wear it like a necklace, and I have people just asking me all the time, like, "Yo, what is that?" Well, let me give you a demo. So that's kind of
which by the way, we do have to acknowledge. Chico has begged us that we do acknowledge that she is the fashion leader of the Son team that suggested the lanyard, and I think she actually wanted a cross-body lanyard. So I'm sure that's coming.
Well, we got to definitely make like a more like a female version, which I'll leave it up to Chico, I guess. But it's a fashion statement. It's dope.
Is.
So even as like a necklace, because it obviously like glows and stuff. I literally I had like a bunch of people ask me like what it is. So it's cool.
So cool.
Definitely
what
better
are
than
they?
Market. Yeah. I personally need to make need to make my own custom like actual chain. That'll look like dope. You know what I'm saying?
Right? We're talking. We need some Mr. T stuff going on.
But the chains are actually in the shape of the Son S
triangle
somehow.
Yes.
I like weird.
I don't know. That sounds expensive, but
go ahead and start welding that up, Bobby.
Turn it back to the host. Here.
Who's got a laser printer?
Thank you, Kaku.
See how quick things get done.
Look at how fast things get done with Chico. Chico makes things happen.
I should be customer service.
Absolutely.
I don't think you want to do that.
Thank you for repairing my
Bluetooth. Okay, I will suggest that.
Oh goodness!
I like being hilarious. I'm like a little no filter.
More no filter. That's what we need. More no filter. And
yeah, my English. Oh my God, my English is getting so bad. By the way, I posted a story, and what I was trying to say was, I cry so much every time, but I said I cry so much.
You am.
That's very fobby. That's very I'm cry.
I'm cry.
You are.
I'm cry so much.
Cry, baby.
Yeah, not quite. It's close.
Yeah.
We have Malik Name. This is we're talking about expression, and so I want to bring up Malik Name. He did it's basically a 2-hour back-to-back track of all his tracks. It's a compilation of his music, but it's just it's hip hop. So take a listen to this, and just for me, I'm just astonished at the quality here of just end to end to end.
And my boy, Astro, that's you. Cook some
If you keep telling yourself that you made it, I swear to God that one day you gon' make it. You gotta focus, it's not just the money or shorties or flights to them fancy vacations. This is your life, only one time to shine. When you die, don't you die without finding your purpose. My crew got no limits, I told them we'll finish. Even if I'm the first out here to finish, I'm in the kitchen, I'm gon' sweat. The stew be on fire, way out on the set.
Know that I'm lit, I'm too legit. They ain't for my head, but they hitting my vest. I ain't for the neck, why they ain't hit my head? They say it's on sight when I see them, they scared. I don't bust lit, I got hands for assists. How you a hater, then that's for a flick. On my defense, like every day. Offending these niggas, I'm spitting flames. Propane in my veins, I was born this way. I'm in my own lane, so get out the way. I made a wave, I'm beside in the flow like a trident. Don't come in, you might catch a fade. That's why I'm focused on paying this vision. These teams be the dreams that I.
Oh my god.
Nigga, this music I'm making be nothing to me. It's so easy when I'm on the beat. I make it start, hit a U-turn. Hit all them rappers stepping to me. I just got married, she a Somalian. Already rock with the ease, stopping their feet. Haters be hearing my songs and they love to just hit that repeat. Follow a nigga just to envy niggas, man. I envy niggas who got all that time. Cash on my mind, don't need you spreading no gossip to me. All my time to the grind. Why they complain like they down in the dirt, like they ain't got a phone, they could flip anytime. I made like 2K in one day before flip some things they just say yeah. You know we different, the bags that I get ain't the bags you be getting. The plans that you have never could be a vision. You lack ambition that keeps us all driven.
All of these down and let it roll because it's crazy. This goes for 68 songs non-stop.
That's crazy.
I know
it
so
just
many
like
people,
seamlessly goes through each song.
I know so many people who have tried this hip-hop opera style format before. This is the first time I think somebody's actually achieved it by way of just being purely expressed and that good off the top of their head. That they're just cranking out. This to me it's minting now. So grab it while you can on Sound XYZ. I would entreat you. We'll put the link down below. It's a free mint, and to me,
Can
this
you talk
is.
louder?
You want it louder? You got it.
No, you.
What?
You.
I what? Speak louder.
Talk louder. Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't hear me?
Like,
We could kind of
that was
hear
my
you
Migos mobile. That was my Migos rapping. Sorry. That's my Migos hosting. But you know this piece is it's a compilation, and it has, to me, this is on the level of People Everydays. This is somebody who has gone and done and been working on craft and has created an end-to-end version of their body of work. And this is 68 songs. And this is like, stuff that's on the top. I can't find a bad track on this thing. It's just like, it's just off the top, and it's so purely expressionistic of hip hop that I'm just blown away. That, there's this.
I was liking what I heard just in that little clip.
Yeah. Just like off the top, just going and going and going. But it's understandable. It's stuff you're like, wow, I can follow this, and like, it's funny and it's cool, and it's like, it's wordplay. So really astonished.
It sounds so good.
Malik name, I'm gonna put the link down below, but this is one of those I had to do pick of the week. If it's a free mint, but I think this is really on the level of People Everydays, putting a body of work together that is astonishing.
That's sick. Now, so by the way, this so the other night we went to this like villa networking kind of thing. Mm-hmm. That someone was hosting, and they had like CDJs, so there's like DJs, and of course Kaku had to hop on, right? Mm-hmm. But at one point we went into the room because it was so loud, and everyone slowly started migrating into the room, and they were asking about what this was. So we actually started to let them test it out, and I swear some of them were tripping. They were on something, right? So when they were listening. Yeah, when they were listening to barbershop, okay, they were and then we started playing music, and one of the guys was so into it when we played a song, and he was using the song. He forgot, and he just kept vibing and walked out of the room and was vibing, and people were it was a completely different
He was just
dance.
in a trance. He was just in a musical trance.
No, he was in his own rave. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Literally, it was so funny.
Wow.
It is so interesting being so connected. I liken the experience to something. It was phenomenal for me. I experienced Austin City Limits did a live broadcast through Hulu, and just as sort of a fan, I like Mumford & Sons, and I just I thought it was cool that they were kind of ending the experience there, and it's one of my favorite festivals because of just the vibe, Austin City Limits. And so to experience it with Son, where I was like, is it going to be, I love this festival. And now, I'm boring Chico to tears, but I put him in when I put him in, it's it really, with the camera work, because they had a drone that was capturing a lot of the footage, and so it was just flying around them, and like you're hearing it just like, at such a strong connection to the imagery and the performance, that it was unlike, because I think we talk a lot about sound, like, oh, this farm to table experience, and this idea of being right there, right? This is more than right there. This is something completely different. This is something that is connected to the music and the performance, that is far more intimate, far more, because sometimes when you're right there, it's just like you're like 900 people back or something. You're still vibing, and it's a good vibe.
Right.
It's a different thing. But I think that there's really a redefinition of that experience, of the concert experience, with this technology. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that as we bid adieu to our great week and our great show. And I thank you guys so much for providing all of your unfiltered loveliness, dirty jokes and all.
Yes, and just letting you guys know, my UKG house track with Jaru, the label.
Wait, hold on. Wait, this is something you got going on? What's up? Hold on. I'm gonna throw you up on the jumbo. What were you saying?
No, so October 18th. 18th. So
Tomorrow.
Technically
Today,
tomorrow. Yeah, but tomorrow, America time.
Yeah.
My song will be with Tripbox, another track. Is going to be released to everyone.
Let's go.
A new song?
For everyone to hear. For everyone to hear.
To everyone, I feel sad, am here. I'm sad, am here. So let's just destroy the
I'm crying right now.
I'm crying.
This is how MIA got started. This is how MIA gets started. You just start butchering the English language. You got to hit, Chico. You got to hit.
Oh my God. There was an Italian singer that did a whole song, and it was gibberish, but he wanted it to sound like he was speaking English. So it was like really confusing, because like I felt like I understood what he was saying, but he was saying nothing.
But you were vibing. And you got it. Okay, where can we find this track, Chico?
It will be dropping on all music platforms.
Okay.
2.
Spotify, Apple Music.
Yes, everywhere. SoundCloud, YouTube.
Sweet.
And it's called Teasing
I'll be
Me.
bumping it.
Teasing Me. So, Teasing Me. I'll drop the link down there when it goes live tomorrow for us in the States, but it's in Asia. It's today. It's dropping, and excited for you. How did this come about?
Thank you.
How did this track come about?
Well, Chipbox and we did the song New World together, and literally did this like in one session, and then apparently another label was interested to sign that one, and so let's see.
Amazing.
It's like completely different vibes than New World, but Chipbox, they're amazing producer, DJs, duo. And I'm excited for this one.
Chico, you are the host of co-host of this show. You can leak alpha at any time you like to, like maybe bring the track or highlight things. But we want to hear it next week, please.
Yes, next week for sure. Because the only file I have on it is like on WhatsApp, like as in like that's why.
That's as pared down and lo-fi as we get.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next week.
Thank you guys.
See you next